Hi, girlies. Welcome to Book Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
Hey guys, it's Amanda.
Ugh, what a day. Some weeks are just more overwhelming than others.
I feel that.
That is why I just love this time together, having a little therapy session. You're everything to me.
Oh,
My little Cash. I'm so sad today.
he's like a whole child.
He's
that has
a
problems.
How am I going to, how do people have children? How do people have children? My baby's a little sicky, praying to God. Everything's good. He's at the doctor's. You know, he's going to be on fluids and get better, and I can get him home tomorrow. But just leaving without him, I'm like, how do people have children?
Yeah, I get
it. And for those of you who are new here, Cash is my dog, but he's my son.
Basically your son.
He is my son. On a happy note, we did take him to pictures with Santa.
They came out so good.
And he is a star. Does it matter that my boyfriend and I were in the picture? No. He was sitting up so proud with his little tongue. He's so
very
happy.
photogenic. Yeah.
He is a whole child. He was in a Christmas onesie with Santa. You know what was so funny? So I had told my boyfriend, we're doing this, whatever. And you know what? He picks his battles. Some things he knows, they're just important to me. And he'll just go along with it. And okay, whatever, trooper. But it's funny because I guess I didn't realize, I didn't give him the full lowdown on, what we were doing. He knew it was pictures with Santa. But a lot of the things that we go to, with Cash, are dog events and whatever. So we get there, and he was, looking around, and it's all, families and their kids taking photos with Santa.
And then you three weirdos.
With the dog. And he's like, babe. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, this is a thing for people with kids and families.
No, there's some crazy dog
and
people out
we're here
there
with the dog. And I was like, what? Why does it matter? And he's like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I'm like, who's gonna see you? The toddlers posing with their parents? Relax. I was trying to also convince him, this is a thing. First of all, shout out Cassidy. It was a trending thing that she sent me too on social media that was this is your sign to go here and get pictures with Santa with your dog. It's so much a thing that somebody came up to us and was by the way, just gave us a little quick 2-second before we sat with the photographer, just focus on the camera. The photographer will make sure the dog is looking. We have a squeak toy up front by the camera, giving us the whole breakdown. And I'm like, you see, they are so prepared. They have a squeak toy because that's how common it is.
Well, in his defense, people will bring their dog with their kids,
Yeah. So but he just thought it was funny because we don't have it. We do. It's Cash, our dog. But we were just there to go with our dog to take pictures with Santa.
I'm one of those people where I make fun of people that put their dogs in strollers, treat their dogs like kids. But if I had a dog, I'd be the same way.
Yes, girl. And honestly, sometimes I just want to go stroll in TJ Maxx and I can't have my dog running around the store. I'll put him in the little shopping cart, but yes, I wish I had a stroller to do it. Was it you? I don't know who told me I couldn't get a stroller. I forget who, but I told one of my friends, I think it might have been you.
No, I think it was your boyfriend. No?
Was it?
Because
it was him, but there was also one
Not
of
me,
my
I'm
friends.
all for it.
One of my friends also was you're not doing that. And I was like, are you kidding me? What did you drop?
I kicked the mic off. Sorry.
It's fine. Just let them know. Oops. We're just causing chaos in here. But yeah, it was so funny. But yes, so many people are against it. But first of all, justice for the dogs that need the stroller and still want to get fresh air. Some are older, some just are special needs, and some just, have a mommy that can carry them everywhere, and that's fine too.
Yeah. Crazy dog people.
I do have another update.
Uh-oh.
I finally, as a grown woman in my early, 30s.
Oh God, I know where this is going.
I made some returns.
I have no words for
I
you.
actually made returns, and all the other clothes with tags on them that have been sitting there for years were looking at me like, you bitch, you're taking that new stuff back and you're going to leave us in here. But I do have to report back on my experience because it wasn't good.
You should have called me.
No, returning stuff is a scam. I did return stuff on Amazon, so easy, fine. But clothing boutiques and stores that have
that's a different story.
That's the stuff that I returned. And bitch,
that's
I might as well have just kept it in my closet. What is going on? What a scam. I had to buy a dress for an event, so I ordered a few different options from a couple different little like women's fashion stores. And I had to return them because I picked one and then I had like 3 or 4 that I had to return.
Yeah.
One of the stores, they say like fast and easy returns. They only do store credit. Okay, so shame on y'all. So I go to return those, store credit. And then the third dress from there, final sale. So I'm like, am I really getting any of this money back? No. The other store charged me $20 to download the return slip. $20 for the, you might as well keep the damn dress. No. What am I returning? I looked like a damn fool. Okay. So I had to do, and I also had to take back one other thing that was unrelated to the dresses. Okay. So that's 3 things. Tell me why I get there. And the guy was like, oh, this is FedEx, but this one you have to take to the USPS, to the postal office. And this one you have to take to UPS. So I had to go to 3 places. I literally sat there fuming in the car. And I was like, I'm never doing this shit again. I wasted my entire life. This is why. I returned. Lesson not learned. Okay.
Well, your mistake was like buying anything at other places besides Amazon. Amazon makes it easy to return.
I can't buy my gowns on Amazon.
Yes, you can.
Girl, come on. Stop it.
This is your fault.
No, it's not.
I don't ever shop at boutiques and stuff like that unless it's like a cheap place where I'm like, whatever. It was $5.
I shopped at Outcast Clothing, which I've been dying to buy.
They're expensive.
To shop from. Okay, sure. But they're expensive. They give store credit. They don't even give you your money back. Do you know how much money I spent on a few dresses and to pick from there? And that's what they did to me.
Amazon would never.
The other one, Baby Boo, calling you out too. $20 to return. $20 to be able to print a packing slip. This is a scam. I wasted time, money, and my mental health. This is why all the clothes can stay in my closet from now on, because what the hell was that shit? And on top of it, I had to buy the little pouches to.
Okay, maybe you should sell them, though. What is it sitting in your house does?
All right. Well, what do you want to help me make a store?
I have a Depop. You can put it on my Depop.
Okay, I will. Help me, because I'm never doing that again. I would rather pull my eyelashes out one by one.
There's people listening like this bougie ass.
No, I'm not bougie. I'm broke.
I was gonna say she got money to be keeping shit.
I don't. I really don't. But you know what? I was less stressed. I was way less stressed. That shit drove me up a wall. I spent a whole day. Do you know how much anxiety I had? I was like, I had all these things to do today. I'm spending it. I literally said to the guy when he was like, this one goes here, this one goes to UPS, this one goes to USPS. And I was like, oh, so I got to go all around America?
Literally.
I was like, this is some shit. You got to wait on the lines. Every package has its own rule.
So you thought you could just go anywhere and return them?
Yeah, I just brought everything with their slips.
I know that they have
never done this before.
Oh, gosh.
I figure you go to one carrier, you say, send them out, chief. And then they were like, no, honey, no.
I got to talk to your mother.
Oh, my God. Well, back in the day, we used to go to stores and buy clothes.
That's true.
Like, this is a new world for me. And I'm tired. I'm overworked and underpaid, bitch. Like, it's been a lot.
Yeah, Amazon's the only place I return things, to be fair.
We do have something exciting coming up, though. Guess what we're going to see?
Oh, for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wicked.
So
I was like, which one could it be? We have so many stuff coming.
So much coming up. But yeah, we got advance screening tickets to see Wicked. So the day that this episode drops, which is tomorrow for us, we will be going to see Wicked.
I can't wait.
And we got our little pink bows. And I'm so excited to be Galinda-fied.
I don't know what I'm going to wear. I mean, this may be a stupid question, but are they going to sing the whole time?
Girl, I hope not.
Okay.
There's a thing about it online that's like they need to have sing-along session, like ones that you can book to sing or not to sing. But like if you're accustomed, like it's like people are saying like, oh, it's all these theater people. Okay, but if you're a theater person, you're not singing in the theater. Theater etiquette applies here. Like, come on. I don't know. I'd be very upset. And I've seen some clips and it's getting me so excited because like Cynthia and Ariana sang everything live. Isn't that insane? Like they're not sitting there up against a track. Like they were filming it and doing their stunts and on. Like I saw Cynthia being thrown across the room on a broom and she's like, I'm like, you fucking crazy, insane. I'm so excited.
I hope they get their money back. They spent a lot of money on this.
They
built everything.
Girl, they built the whole
I was
set.
like, oh, they got money.
They built Oz. Oh, they do got money, honey. I just don't know how I'm going to feel when I see SpongeBob's ass on there, a.k.a. Ari's boyfriend.
Are they dating still?
Yeah, I think so. But they're trying to keep it like a little low key. It was funny too because I saw somebody.
Is this the one that was with the baby mama?
Yeah,
Okay,
and it was a really like close,
it.
like as soon as they ended, Ari, so people were saying shit. Even though a lot of people in Ari's corner are like, she could have aired a lot of stuff, and like they're fully defending that she didn't do anything wrong. Even though the timeline, like, look at the man though. What did you do with a newborn? Like, it's not cute. It ain't cute. Go home to the family. But people were making jokes online because he doesn't have like a very big role in the film, but like he's been in some big interviews, like doing promos, and everyone's like, he would not be doing promos if it weren't for Ari. Like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't think I would have known who he was.
Nobody does. But have you seen him in SpongeBob?
No.
On, like Broadway, or there were just clips of him.
Oh, I thought you said I thought you were saying he looked like SpongeBob.
Oh no, he was actually like SpongeBob. Like, I don't know if it was Broadway or like some musical, like off Broadway, whatever it was. And girl, that video of him as SpongeBob will give you the ick if you ever had it. Like, it is so bad. And the little teeth, I'm sorry, it's so mean. But you know what? You left your wife right when you guys had a little tiny infant and you were high school sweethearts. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I'm not even saying Ari's involved in that because she came after and whatever. But like, you left when you had a newborn baby. Come on.
It's a character thing too. I mean, I cannot be attracted to a man like that. I'd be like, you do the same shit to me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Like, that's so true. When you see it, it's like you lose them how you get them.
Bruh. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. Amanda's looking at photos of him right now to really let it sink in what this man looks like. I know.
Damn.
I know. Come on, Ariana. Get it together, queen. Get it together, girl.
Okay, I'm done.
She's going through something. I mean, I don't know. I love her to death, but I'm worried. But I love her.
She's not looking very healthy in my opinion.
I know, and I'm scared. And she claims she's like healthy, and you hope, and that's it. Just we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to see Wicked.
Yeah, same.
Cannot wait. Cannot wait. I literally went. I bought the REM Beauty little Wicked set.
That people come into our lives.
Oh my goodness, girl! Are you gonna sing in the theater?
Oh
Are you? Are you asking so you could sing
the only song
with
I know.
the people? That's the only song you know.
Yes.
You don't know Popular?
No.
Or Defying Gravity?
No.
That doesn't make sense.
I only know that song because they made me sing it when I was in
that doesn't make
middle
sense.
school.
And you do know Defying Gravity if I play it for you.
But still.
I'm not going to do it here,
That
but
one's my
you guys
favorite.
would be blessed to hear me belt out Defying Gravity.
Not me, I'm
Let me
tone
just
deaf.
say, and The Wizard and I, no, okay, you know what? We'll do this another time.
Okay.
But you know what? I'll sing it for you after this. Okay. All right. Something a little more somber.
What?
What do we think about? I'm always on the side of the Greeks, but I also got to call it out when it's not good. John Stamos, buddy. I mean, so Dave Coulier, a.k.a. Uncle Joey from Full House, came out. He has non-Hodgkin lymphoma, stage 3 cancer. I mean, they're saying he will make a recovery. He's expected to, after chemo and everything like that. God willing, thank God, whatever. But he was, their pictures came out. John Stamos was with him as he was shaving his head. And John Stamos, I mean, famous for his hair, fine.
I was going to say, he's not going to cut that beautiful hair
But
of
he
his.
put on a bald cap and took photos with him and said, like, oh, put on this bald cap and with a little Photoshop magic. Like, I'm standing with you, Dave, in solidarity. Like, bro, that is not solidarity. You are mocking him.
Oh, but now that I know he's going to be okay, I don't think it's that bad.
But I mean, it is like a stage 3 cancer. Like, yes, he's expected to recover after chemo, but the man's obviously losing his hair enough and going through shit to have to shave it. And like, I'm sure he doesn't feel good doing
Maybe he was
all
trying
that.
to make him laugh. I'm not that sensitive to it because I think, some people have weird humor. Like, it's like a Charlie Sheen kind of humor. But
it probably was a joke.
Yeah.
You're right. You're making me, because it's definitely been controversial. I think it was just like, I saw what I think was like, it was a screenshot of it. So I'm not even like, I can't even really be like, okay, this is like coming from the source, but it looked like he put a caption as if he was doing it in solidarity. And I just think that word is not really the one, because that is not, you can take that off. Yeah. Like,
as long as Uncle Joey didn't mind it, I'm like, I feel like his feelings matter most, how he feels about it. Honestly, he thought it was funny. It was like, whatever.
You're right. You changed my mind. Good. Like, that's the right take. Like, if he posed for the picture, they're probably having a great time. He's probably like, making, I know this asshole's never going to shave his hair, but thank you for doing that.
And being here for me. So,
like, they're probably having fun.
Yeah.
I definitely would not want anybody in my life to shave their head for me either. Like, we don't both got to be depressed.
No, I expect you to shave your head for me.
I'll donate to Lots of Love. Okay, well, now we know.
I would shave my head for you.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'd buy a wig after, but
yes. I would buy a platinum wig. Like, finally will fulfill my dreams of being blonde. Like,
I think I would get like a white one.
Not platinum, but like icy, like ashy blonde, beautiful. Like,
I'd want to be like Storm.
Oh, yes.
Look at him.
Like Daenerys Targaryen. Oh, love that. Love that shit. Okay. So yeah, there's an upside. This is horrible.
Anyways.
See, we're making light of it. But yeah. Okay. What are the rumors about RHONJ?
Oh, I thought we were going to get into Love Island.
I wasn't even going to talk about that if you don't really know it, but do you want to?
You can do a little overview of it.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Molly May and Tommy Fury. You don't really know them that well, but they're this big influencer couple in the UK. They were both on Love Island UK. Tommy Fury is a boxer. His brother Tyson Fury is a famous boxer. Molly May is from Love Island UK. They were always couple goals. They're hot. They're like fiery. They have a baby. They're very happy. And she was just like posting her little mommy journey, and everybody's like shipping them, and they love Molly. And all of a sudden, abruptly, they ended their relationship, and it was out of nowhere. And it's like one of those that like really shock people. Like, you know, you hear about it all the time, but like some of them rock you. Mm-hmm. And people were like really shook when Molly May and Tommy broke up. They are cute. And it was kind of like, no.
What'd he do? No.
Well, that's the thing. At first, he was like acting like he didn't, like there was nobody being unfaithful and this, that, the other. And then this literal hoe, and I'm not even just being mean, I'm just stating a fact here. She went on a podcast. This video, you've probably seen it circulating on TikTok.
Damn homewrecker.
Holds her head up high, and she's like, oh yeah, like I did A, B, and C with him in the car. I did this and that. There were these other, and she goes birds, like calling them women. 3 other birds were in the car and sucked him off and like did this and that. She's like, oh yeah. And then the podcast hosts are sitting there with their mouths, jaws like open. And they were like, do people know this? Like, is this why they broke up? And she's like, yeah, I'm part of the reason. Holding her head up high. She's busted, by the way. She is I know, I'm looking for her so now. Ugly. I will show. I thought I sent you and she's ugly on the inside, so I can say it.
This little blondie?
Is she blonde? I don't even know what to call it. I sent it to you on TikTok. Well, I sent you the clip of her talking about it on the podcast. Oh. And she is just sitting there. She's like, yeah. And she's so proud. And she's like, look, I have pictures. And she continues. She's posting on her TikTok like all this stuff about them, and she's just running with it, so proud. And that is the worst kind of woman. And everybody is commenting like on that podcast clip, and they're like, it's the way that she's so proud and so happy to be a homewrecker and to break up a family and this and that. Like,
disgusting.
What?
She needs her ass beat.
She needs a lot of things. She needs a reality check.
Don't get me wrong.
Help. She needs a therapist.
At the end of the day, I blame the man. He's the one that committed to his wife. But to be so proud to be another woman, like that's fucking up a home. Is
exactly.
Disgusting.
Like we expect more from women.
Yes. Yeah.
Men, that is. Girl. She is sitting there. If you watch it, it is so chilling.
It's even more crazy to me that he had a daughter. And like, come on, the mother of your kid, you're gonna treat like that?
I honestly don't know how much Molly knew about this. So she could have just, because I heard that they were trying to like work through things and whatever. Like this could have ruined, like also I mean, good, because it'll save her. Like, look how disgusting your man is. And if she's sitting there, and you know what? To be like with 3 other women, like taking turns, like you're really low scum of the earth.
His poor daughter's going to see that one day. That's
so
another thing.
true.
It's so disgusting.
And it's like gone by. I can't even open my TikTok. I'm on that side of TikTok where I've never watched it. I don't know them, but it's become so big that I've seen this like so many times, to the point where like people are making videos about it, about how like disgusted they are with this person. And
I'm so sick of this culture. I feel like it's like, you have a beautiful family. Why would you ruin it for these thotty ass? Like, I make it make sense. And then you're famous. It's going to come out. It's going to come out.
You know what's so crazy too? Like, I know they're in the UK, but like a lot of, like, I speak to, my family's from Greece and Australia. Like, those are the 2 parts of the world that my family is from. And I'm first generation here. And I have a lot of family in Australia. And my god sister was telling me, like, it's so funny, the culture that like you tell me things, because it's like for us, like we think that stuff only happens in movies. Like her and all her friends are in like the best, happiest relationships. They're all on their like 2nd and 3rd kids at our age, like have been married for years. And like for us, I think we skew a little older here in the US. Like people are starting to settle down at 30 and beyond. And not that it matters, but it's just so funny too that like we think this is life, and like they're looking at it and they're like, it's literally like if you say someone got cheated on over here, like in her, I guess, little world, she's like, it is like the worst thing you could ever do to somebody. It's like something we see in movies, like it's not actually real, or like
it's like everyday.
And I'm like, girl, I don't know if I could talk to anybody who hasn't gotten cheated on at this point and here in the US.
100%.
Like what?
Unless you've been with the same person since not even
yeah, I mean, of course there are
America
some good
do
ones.
better.
I know. It's so sad. What?
This is why I need to have boys. I need to raise them right.
Oh my God.
No offense, mothers of boys.
No, I need to have exactly. They really do suck. Like, why are there so many better women minus that hoe than men? Like, honestly, it is sad.
And she'll be fine. I mean, whatever. I feel like when a man chooses to step out on his family, then you made your bed line it.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
100%.
Little Bambi.
I know.
How cute is her name?
I know. I can't. I just wish Molly and Bambi the best. And
Daddy ain't shit.
Daddy ain't shit. We don't need daddy. Your mommy is so beautiful and successful and so loved.
Yep.
And I really hope that she just cuts the cord. Once, you know what I think too? You can hear it and you can hear all the excuses, but then when you see it and you see the trash that the things he was doing and the photos that this girl is posting, I cannot wait to show you this after. Everybody just go look it up on TikTok. I think her name is Kate or Katie. You will just not be disappointed. It is a sight to see.
I will tolerate a lot of things in a relationship because it's not perfect.
Yeah.
Infidelity is not one.
Yeah.
I'm instantly like,
well, you can't look at them the same ever again.
Like I'm just like tapped out. That's it. I'm done. You stepped out? No. I could have wore a wig. I could have spiced it up.
Yeah, what did you need?
What'd you need? You were in a redhead mood? Like, I got you.
Yeah.
What personality do you want to come out today?
You like Wonder Woman? I got an outfit. Yeah, you want me to be your nurse? Yeah. You don't feel
I have
good?
So many personalities. Why do you feel the need to step out?
For sure. Molly, you'll be good. You and Bree will just rise above.
Listen. No, how old is she? I was like, who am I going to ship her with?
Ooh, Molly May age. Let's see. I don't think.
I just want to hook everyone up with Kristen Cavalier's ex.
I don't think. Yeah, but do you think he's? I mean, I think he treated Kristen well.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think his like TikTok makes him look f-boyish. But
Molly May is only 25. She's gonna be
perfect.
Fine.
Let's set them up. We ship you both.
Yeah, actually, her and Mark Estes.
There you go.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Love it. We need to like start really thinking outside the box though, but that's a good one. I feel
like everyone else is married or like dating someone.
What about like Noah Centineo? I love him. He's so cute.
What is he in?
He's in a lot of things. He was in a lot of those like Netflix movies too. Like the cutesy lovey ones.
Don't tell me he's the guy from The Summer I Turned Pretty.
No, he's not. He's this
What's
guy.
his last name?
Noah Centineo. You don't know who that is?
He's too pretty boy looking for me.
No, he's also big though. He's not like a little scrawny dude. He's a tall man. He's got a body. Like he's not.
I feel like I just recently saw something that he was in. I can't remember what.
You definitely did. But yeah, I like him. Anyways, we'll see. Molly, just you and your girl are what's most important right now.
Yes.
Okay, back to RHONJ.
Okay. So
Tell me.
I think the next season's coming up soon, right?
Yes.
So there's rumors, so I don't know what to believe, but I think they're saying Danielle is not coming back.
Okay.
And then I heard a little bit Teresa, but I can't imagine Teresa not coming back. So, I mean,
I
I wouldn't
know.
be mad if she didn't come back.
I also saw rumors that Teresa's not coming back. I find it really strange. So they're overhauling a lot of like the Housewives shows right now, and they're trying to fix things for ratings and this and that. But to me, I don't know. Like, I didn't get the perception at all. Like, I feel like it was coming out a lot from production's end, but I didn't get the perception that like RHONJ was dying or bad. I thought it was so juicy, like too much drama, too much chaos, so much fight. Like, a lot happening where it wasn't bland. It wasn't boring. I haven't tuned in for years in these past couple seasons. I was like, I gotta figure out what the hell's going on because this shit looks nuts.
See, my thing is, I agree there's so much drama, but then I'm also like, I'm exhausted for you women. You're like freaking twice my age. And I'm exhausted. Totally. Like the drama, like some of them can't be in the same room. And it's like, how old are we? Like, this is what you do for a living. You are in the spotlight. Just put your differences aside.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Melissa handles things so well. She'll come into any room. She doesn't really, but then when people start chirping, she'll chirp too. Which I like. But she doesn't like go in there and
because she's not a pushover. Like, she's going to speak her mind too, and she'll give it back to you, which I'm fine with. And I think usually I find her to be on the right side of things for sure. But yeah, I know I've heard these rumors. I guess
can they give her to Jackie?
Jackie needs to go. And Jackie just literally did all that shit just to like kind of be relevant at the end. She was like basically sucking Teresa's dick. Like, I could not even
Teresa
watch
was an idiot.
I'm like, for real. Teresa's so funny because that whole thing at the end of that season when she was just like guns blazing at Margaret, then finds out the things that she blamed Margaret for were Jackie. Then she's like, oh no, you're good.
She's like, you were mad at me. You had a right to talk to the ex.
Crazy. You had like a gathering. You had lawyers. You had please. Chick.
Honestly, I'd rather it be like Melissa, Danielle. I love Dolores. Like, I would love
all
like
of those. So far.
Yeah, I would say like then pretty much everyone else can go.
For me,
Margaret, I don't care for.
She doesn't add value. I don't like Jen Fessler. I don't know why people. Like
I love her. I love Fessler. No, I don't care for Fessler. I thought you were talking about the other one, the other Jen.
What other Jen? Oh God,
that Jen.
I was just about to say Jen Aiden needs to fucking go.
No. I don't mind her going. I can't stand her, but she's funny. Like she's like I like how she pokes. Like she's like a poke. Like she's so evil. She's very like she'll hit below the belt.
She's so evil that you can't get rid of her.
Like she's one of those people that I can tell. Like if I couldn't stand you, her mouth would make me want to hit her so bad. Yeah. And usually it takes a lot for me to want to hit someone, but she's someone I would want to hit.
She really is. I think like the most evil on the show for sure. Yeah. But she does add that value that you need, like the villain. Yeah, and she is the villain for sure. But like I cannot stand her.
I can't stand. Her husband can't stand her.
Nobody can stand. She's such a miserable hoe in a big empty house.
Yeah, I can't.
I cannot. But yeah, I mean,
and so she always talks about what she has and like.
Yes.
First off, your husband.
I would rather have. I say this all the time, but really, I would rather have like an average, comfortable home and a happy home and like real love around me with my family than be fucking loaded in this huge house with her so-called 18 bathrooms
where it feels
and
lonely.
Be empty on the inside. Like that is not any part of anything that I aspire to have.
Danielle brings it up all the time. She's like, you talk about everything you have. She goes, my husband loves coming home to me every day. My husband, I'm just like,
I'd rather be in a fucking apartment than your mansion. Like, I'm sorry if I'm like, I choose happiness over that.
Yeah. And that's my thing too. Like, she should be grateful. Instead, she's like nasty about it.
Yes. Because she's bitter and she doesn't have it. And she just puts on a front all the time.
I also heard, are you watching House of Villains?
No,
but Teresa's on it.
No, but I'm dying for the social media clips coming out between Teresa and New York because
I love it. Oh my God. I am not going to tell you what's going on because I'm watching it. But, and you know who else is on it? Larsa.
Oh, that's funny.
So they're like, the housewives are going to like be,
that's funny.
Close. But, Teresa. Oh, yeah. So I heard when I was watching that show that Teresa and, what's her daughter's name?
Gia.
Are going to open up a restaurant.
Oh,
so I'm like, what Italian doesn't have a restaurant?
Yeah, that's funny. I just want to see how they run it, but they'll probably just hire the right people.
Hire it out, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of smart because they're so.
And she has cookbooks.
Yes, it makes sense. It's like Italian housewife like vibe. So I think it makes sense. Actually, it's not random.
Yeah.
And if they did something else, maybe it would be weird. But I think this move makes sense.
Yeah. I thought Gia was going to be a lawyer, but maybe she'll do the legal part of the
She's
restaurant.
still in school, isn't she?
I think she's. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
She sits at the adult table.
I mean,
so
they
I feel
could
like
still
maybe
have that as. Oh, that's so funny. They'll probably still have like the restaurant as like some sort of passive income. I'm sure they're not
they have a lot of
waiting the
businesses.
tables
Yeah.
and as involved, but they'll be the face of it.
You better wipe down those tables.
Yeah.
You better be involved.
I know. If you want to be a good restaurant owner, you
got to be there.
Yeah, you work every position and you know them all at least, and then you can pass the torch.
If it's your restaurant, I don't see Teresa or Gia. I'm like, what the hell did I come here for?
But if you're in New Jersey and you do want to go to a restaurant, Greek Island Grill is
fire.
Something else.
Woo.
Shout out, Mommy.
Mommy's always there. Mommy's so loving.
Mommy's best.
Mommy's gonna make sure you get fed.
Yes, she will for sure. Okay.
Right.
Do you want to get into our book this week?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so we read up to chapter 16 in One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
You go first because this book is moving too slow for me.
Okay. I mean, we're getting there, but yeah, like the big stuff hasn't happened, but she has built up a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
And we're learning more about, so where we kind of pick up is, what's her name? I'm like, what the fuck's her name?
Emma and Jesse.
Oh, yeah, Emma.
Like, we talk about their life together, traveling,
yes,
blah, blah, blah.
But where we kind of pick up is Emma talking about jet setting and all this stuff. They've been enjoying this life, but now she's kind of like looking at her sister and she's like, you know what? I'm kind of like, I don't mind to settle down now. And I was thinking that too. Like when she was like, we got the travel bug and this and that, I was like, meh, like kind of like what I was saying before. Like, yeah, that's fun, but like you want to settle down. Jesse didn't seem like he was kind of paying no mind to like that commentary, had no input and like had no interest in going back home. And so then he was going on his trip to Alaska.
And this was a year after they've been married.
Yes, this is like right before their 1 year anniversary. And this is kind of where the book picked up where we had started at chapter 7. And we hear about his journey. So now we know how he went missing. He
was
went
in Alaska for work.
To work. And when they went to shoot content, they get up in a helicopter and it disappears. They don't find it. They do find like a propeller. They find a dead pilot. And we're like, okay.
And his backpack.
Yes. And so then now he's presumed dead. But what was interesting, though, she did say that I don't think he's dead. I mean, yes, you're in denial, but she really said that. And then she said something that stuck out to me. She was like, Jesse would never do that. Like, girl, he can't obviously control if he dies. But like, even her sister was like, you got to get over it. Like,
her sister's so bitter, though.
Yeah.
She was just like, he's
dead.
Bitch.
I
know. I was like, damn, let your sister grieve.
Like,
but then it's been like 2 years. She decides to move back home since he went missing. She started working at the bookstore again.
She did a transformation after she took some time. She like cut her hair. She took her ring off. She changed her last name back to Blair. I was like, girl, my goodness. But she needed to do what she needed to do.
2 years, I feel like I would assume he's dead.
Yes. Yes.
I would say after 3 months, I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
You know?
No, for sure. Like at first when they were like pointing to things and it was like 6 weeks, okay, fine. But like now it's been years. You know what's up. Like I'm so intrigued to really know what took so many years. Like I really can't wait to get to that part. But then she's back home. She's healing. Her sister has twins. Unfortunately, we learn the sisters
they have
twins.
A genetic.
They're going deaf. And then insert Sam back into the picture 15 years later.
Yep. She wants to pick up a instrument
piano.
or like play something. So she goes to the music store, runs into Sam.
Yeah.
He promises to he'll teach her how to do chopsticks. And then she's like, I'll buy you a drink if you teach me that. So then they went out and then they had dinner after. And
it was so cute.
The rest is history.
He's a good guy. And she even said like how lucky she was to find both of them. And he had even said like, I love that in her story, he knows who Jesse Lerner is. He knows what he means to her. And he also said to her, like, I don't expect to put you ever in a position to be like, I'm your one true love.
Yeah, I'm not looking to replace him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that he said that. I love that he acknowledged like who Jesse was to her.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like shows his character. And he does say like he has been, you know, he went through his own little, in the meantime, did have his own relationship, but did acknowledge that like he's loved her for a long time. And we knew that,
16,
but she just like ended up fumbling the bag in the beginning and now is like their second chance at love.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's bittersweet, but I'm still like torn between the two. And I'm kind of like annoyed at Jesse knowing like that he does come back and it's been years. So I don't know. I'm very intrigued to see how this pans out. We did get the engagement. So we're learning the two.
What are your thoughts? So my thing is like I feel like she has it good because she had two true loves, you know, like she, you know,
which is what she said, two true loves.
I feel like if I was Sam, I would always feel like if Jesse was still here, you would still be with him. You know, like I feel like I came second. Like I get it
because he was
her.
There before.
Yeah, before.
And she still chose Jesse.
Yeah, so I don't know. Kudos to him, you know, but I would always be like, oh, does she think about him when she's with but I think too much. I'm a psycho.
No, I know, but you can't really say that because it's like when somebody passes, like when somebody passes away and you're a widow, like the person who comes after acknowledges that you've been through and hopefully what you've been through and hopefully honors like the person that you've lost, but still is there for you. Like people go through things in life and it happens.
I'm not that tough.
It's sad, but like it happens. I think that in this scenario, it's a little different because she knew both of them and then clearly picked Jesse. But at the same time, like us as the reader, we know that like through those years, like she was kind of like, shoot, ask me out again. Like, so he probably felt like they had a great relationship and friendship and they built, like they were close, like through the years working at the store and they had this deep friendship. So, you know, it's not like she thought he was weird.
Anyone I found hot in high school that didn't think I was hot back then, you think you're getting a chance now? Hell fucking no.
Well,
should have appreciated me when you had me.
That is really fun because now those people are disgusting.
Oh,
and now we're like,
and then I'm like, ooh.
Oh, now you want me now that I had my glow up and you're balding?
Gross.
No thanks.
Yeah.
That is so funny. I remember there was this like one guy in high school that was like the person that I kept going back to and I was so stupid and he was just the worst, but like I was obsessed with him and whatever. And years later, I will never forget. It was like he just always played games with me. It was like never fully there, but like just enough to like we were still going back and forth, but it was never really like you're with my family at the Christmas table or this or that. Yeah. Like I always felt like, you know, he had a foot out and he was doing his thing and he was. And then years later, I'm like all, you know, happy and I get a big job in New York City and I move out to a beautiful apartment in Hoboken on the Water, if you're familiar with the area, and I'm like thriving. I have my career in place. I look better. I feel better. I'm thriving. And then I get a random text years later and literally I hit him with the, sorry, who's this?
Well, first off, your big mistake was having the same number since high school.
Girl, please enlighten us because you change your number all the time. How many issues have we had because you keep changing your number? Every time we try to get into our podcast accounts, every time you have to verify your identity. Oh, shit, that's my old number. Oh, how many issues have we had because you've had 13,000 numbers and we can't even be like, this is Amanda.
I know.
Girl.
That's the one downfall, but I would say I love just
that's like, a big downfall. It is so much stress. You even said yourself, I'm never changing my number again.
I know, but I have more anxiety of like someone trying to hit me up from my past.
Who cares?
I'd
like,
be
what
like,
are they going to say? I went to high school with you. You just don't answer or block it.
I think you got a chance these days.
You love to see it come in. You just don't have to acknowledge it. Like, you know, hey fans, how you doing? Like, I don't need to
feel like for
to
me,
you.
I'm like the balls of people.
Okay, and that's fine. Let them try, and then you don't have to answer.
Actually,
yeah,
I'm in my laughing phase. If someone texts me that didn't want to text me, I'd probably just like do the laughing emoji.
The the skull.
She's not here.
That's so funny. Who?
Wrong number.
Wrong number. Yeah, just say wrong number.
Send me a picture of your face.
That's really funny. That is funny, honey.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Predictions. I'm still Team Jesse.
Okay.
I feel like the first person you say I do to, you have to stay committed to.
Ooh, hot take maybe.
I'm hoping, but I need to know, like, don't tell me this man was just like, oh, I wanted to go into the Amazon and live with the freaking, what are they called? Like
because he was panicked about settling down. So that to me could be like a sign. Like that was mentioned for a reason. So I don't know. That made me a little skeptical about Jesse. I was fully into Jesse. I loved their love. Yeah. But for me to ship them, I need to have been taken or something. You better have been bound to a damn wall. Yep. You bet, like, I don't know, like somebody threatened her life if you left. Like, but then think about it. Shit.
He won't be the same person coming back if he was captured and like, the PTSD is gonna be bad. Then it's like, is that the same person you felt? Yeah. But then you got to be there for them. I'm telling you, this is like some Castaway shit. Like what was she supposed to do?
Yeah. I don't know. We need more answers.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so next week we will be reading through chapter 23. So we'll hopefully see if we get a few more answers.
You have such good memory.
Girl, and you know what's so funny? Like the fact that I remembered the chapters, I'm sitting here just trauma from my day for my dog that I'm like, do I have a brain? Am I saying everything right? I forgot the main character's name for a second. Like, give me a break, y'all. It's been a heavy day for mommy. And I'm going to definitely cry for a little bit after this episode.
No, you're not.
I know he's going to be okay. He's in great hands. And he's got great insurance. So
he'll be all right.
He'll be fine.
And on that note, if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe. We're also on TikTok and Instagram at Book Please Podcast. And just a reminder, we also have a Facebook group. Book Please -booklets. Please join. We would love to, keep in touch there. Maybe we'll do some spoilers on there. Just join.
And one quick reminder, if we get to 10,000 TikTok followers by the end of the year, we'll give away a Kindle.
Of your choice.
Just not
like the $800
We might not give away the color. I don't know if there is one, but like
there's the one with the pen. That's too expensive. You can't pick that one. You can pick any other one for that one.
Stop saying of your choice. We gotta give them a couple.
You get the paper white.
We're gonna decide the options offline, and then we'll come back and tell you. No, because here's the thing: we were giving away a Color Soft, and that's not a cheap one.
We're gonna do Color Soft or paper white.
But we heard bad things about the Color Soft, so that's why we're like, okay, well, maybe if you're nervous about the Color Soft, we'll divert to a different one.
Paper white.
Well. We'll see.
We
gotta sign
refurbished
off.
One
Hurry
off
up,
eBay.
She's lying. I'm quick. End the episode. Bye.
All right, love you. Bye.